In this video, I created a 3D dashboard to visualize a simple machining production line. The production flow starts with the incoming material, which then moves to the first machining process. After machining, the material moves to the inspection table for quality checking. It then continues to the second machining process, before finally reaching the finished goods area. I arranged the entire production line using a simple U-line layout, making the material flow and production sequence easier to understand. What makes this dashboard more interesting is that it can also be accessed using a VR headset. This allows us to enter the production line in an immersive environment and explore the process from a different perspective. It can be useful not only for visualization, but also for learning, training, and understanding the production process. First, I created several objects in SketchUp to build the production line environment. I started with the floor layout, which defines the overall area for the production line. Then, I created the chute material in queue, with 2 polybox containers waiting for the production process. At the other end, I created the chute finished goods rack, also with 2 polybox containers filled with pipe joints. Finally, I added the inspection table, complete with a light mounted above it for the inspection process. Next, I exported all the models I created in SketchUp into FBX format and imported them into Blender. In Blender, I arranged and positioned all the objects according to the production line layout. For the machining process, I reused the machine model from my previous video. Instead of placing multiple copies of the same machine in Blender, I only added one machine model. The reason is that, later in the 3D dashboard, I can load this single machine model and create the other machines by defining their positions using coordinates. This makes the 3D model lighter and also makes the layout easier to control from the dashboard. I then organized the Blender scene into 2 collections, the Environment Collection and the Machining Model Collection. Finally, I exported them separately as 2 GLB files. The environment file contains the floor, material and finished goods areas, inspection table, and monitor. The second GLB file contains the machining machine model, which will be duplicated and positioned later in the 3D dashboard. Here is the Node-RED flow for this 3D dashboard. First, I use a switch to determine the production status, whether the line is on or off. This status is used to control the lighting in the production environment. Next, for the machine status, such as the tower lamps and the door status of each machine, I am still using random values as a simulation. For a real production system, you can replace these random values with actual triggers or data from a PLC. This means the same dashboard can be connected to a real machine and used for live production monitoring. And finally, this is the UI template node where the 3D dashboard is created using Three.js. The template loads the 2 GLB models we prepared earlier, the environment and the machining model. The machining model is loaded only once, and then duplicated based on the coordinates defined in the code. The template also receives data from Node-RED to control the machine tower lamps, machine doors, inspection lamp, and the information displayed on the monitor. I also added camera controls, interaction with the monitor, and WebXR support, so the same 3D dashboard can be accessed directly using a VR headset. All of these elements are connected together to create an interactive and immersive production line visualization. And this is the 3D dashboard when accessed from a computer browser. Just like in the previous video, I also added several camera views to make it easier to navigate through the production line. By changing the camera view, we can look at the production line from different positions and observe each process area more clearly. This is especially useful when the production line contains several machines and different working areas, because we don't always need to view the entire line from a single camera position. I also added a production status control to simulate the overall condition of the production line. When the production status is turned on, the production area becomes fully illuminated. The environment lights are switched on, the inspection area is also illuminated, and the machines are allowed to operate. The machine status can then be visualized through the tower lamps and the machine doors, giving us a more realistic representation of the production condition. When the production status is turned off, the situation changes. All machines stop running, the production lights are switched off, and the inspection light is also turned off. As a result, the entire production area becomes darker. This creates a clear visual difference between a running production line and a stopped production line. So, instead of simply displaying production data on a traditional 2D dashboard, we can visualize the actual production condition directly inside a 3D environment. Now, let's open the dashboard using a VR headset. For this demonstration, I am using a MetaQuest 2 headset. I access the same dashboard through the browser on the headset, and the interface looks the same as when it is opened on a computer. We can still switch between different camera views and observe the production line from different positions. At this moment, the production status is off, so all production lights are turned off. But there is one interesting feature when accessing the dashboard in VR. We now have an additional Enter VR button. When we click this button, the browser switches into Immersive VR mode, allowing us to enter the 3D production environment directly. Since the production status is still off, I first exit the VR mode and return to the normal browser view. From here, I turn the production status on. As soon as the production starts, the production area becomes brighter and the machines begin to operate. Now that the production line is running, I enter the VR mode again. This time, we can see the production environment in its running condition from inside the VR headset. With the VR mode, it feels like we are actually standing inside the production line, rather than simply looking at it from a computer screen. We can move around the production environment, look at the machines from different angles, and experience the production process in a more immersive way. For this demonstration, the machine operations are still controlled using random values, just to simulate the machine conditions. But this concept can be developed much further. In the future, we can connect the 3D dashboard directly to a PLC to control the machines, tower lamps, doors, and other production devices using real-time data. We can also make the environment interactive. For example, we could start a machine by interacting with a physical limit switch on the machine, or perform a material loading and unloading process directly through the virtual environment. This means the VR dashboard could become more than just a visualization tool. It could be used for operator training, production process learning, machine interaction, and even as a foundation for a more complete interactive digital twin. And that is the concept I wanted to demonstrate in this video. See you in the next video.